let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air. It's May. He finds Diggs right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Made out a throw on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Mooney will go in motion left. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Here, it's Bijan Robinson. Escapes the defender. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the shotgun, Penix. He's got it. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Penix working from the gun. Back to Pitts it goes. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Penix. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Penix is going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Nice effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's made in the air. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Angel.
May now from the gun. Catch made. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
To the air on first down. May buys time, rolling right. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Operating from the gun. Here's May. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. That play's going to stand as we saw it. The penalty declined, and it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Made a throw it. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's May again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again. It's May. Brought in close to the 8. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Looking now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He's got it over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, Falcons.
70 Lions.
On first down, here's Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Let's go now.
On second down, Robinson. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here he goes.
Here's Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10. At their own
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. To throw, here's May. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. From the gun, it's May. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, what's that?
May now on third down. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again.
take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Play fake. Penix. Buying some time right. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Again, Penix to the air. Short pass brought in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
London going to motion over right. Third and 1. It's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Patriots 7.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. They go again with Stevenson. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a one-score game in the first half. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebrations.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Slot man in motion right. On first down, here's Penix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Putting the tight end in motion. Penix to throw again on second. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Penix working from the gun. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Falcons leading near the break. Five men in the secondary now for the Pats. Third down.
Let's go now.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point.
Tucker lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Patriots 14.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, start. Ready?
Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2nd and 7.
Ready? What's up?
Here's Gibson on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
For the Patriots.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing now on first down. Penix. That's Robinson on the slant. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. Penix on first down. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Penix now on first down. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll send him over right. He's back to throw. That's a downfield working the left. And he has this down to the 34. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's good for... Atlanta, first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Tag! Viking 18!
Man in motion here. Penix now. Guess who? Pitts has another. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here's Penix to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, and it sets up second down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long for him here. Finds the in-wrap. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. 40. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And New England will return it for the touchdown. The Patriots cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive scoop and score touchdown.
You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Penix now to throw. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Blast through midfield. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On first down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. London going to motion over right. From the gun, it's Robinson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go, set.
Penix here from the gun. Chased out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here he goes, third and long. Brought in right side. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fourth down, Penix. Back to Pitts it goes. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Play action. Here's Penix. He rolls to his right. Okay, hang on, partner. Officials had to have just made a mistake, right? Did they just say accepted?
Yeah, I don't think I get this one either, Kate. This is where you got to step in and give me your great analysis, because this makes no sense. You basically just ripped up your lottery ticket.
Backed up just a bit. Here's another 1st and goal. Penalty. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. To the air with Penix. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go, sir. Ready, what's that?
Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw for May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Penix. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off. Offense
to the line for 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Another carry for Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. He's one of the greatest to do. It's Justin Tucker on for the field goal. He was good on his 1st attempt, and his 2nd from a little over 45 here.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here's Jones. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. On the draw to give to Stevenson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
40-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Hey, keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Hey, they can't stop us. Keep rolling.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Stevenson, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
May now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Third down, it's Penix. He's got London left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Falcons nearing their 6th win this season. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
19 Tiger.
Staying with Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Robinson again here on second. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this